Dear students, in the previous class we discussed Gurjara Pratiharas and Garhwalas and Paramaras. Now we are going to see some of the important Rajput dynasties, and it is, you know, that today's class multi-political system. They are part of this multi-political system. One such Rajput dynasty is Solankis. Here, Moola Raja is the founder of this dynasty, Solankis. One of the prominent Rajput dynasty is Solankis. Moola Raja was the founder of this dynasty. Moola Raja first is the founder of this dynasty. And here, Bhima, one of the Solanki ruler, Bhima, first, he is the most famous king. Though Bhima first is the most famous king of this dynasty, he could not protect the Somanatha temple from Ghazni invasion. See, Somanatha temple was one of the prominent temples of that time. You know, Afghan ruler Muhammad Ghazni invaded India. In that time, he plundered, he looted Somanatha temple. At that moment, Bhima first was the king of Solanki dynasty. He could not resist him. He could not protect the Somanatha temple from Ghazni's invasion. See, Moola Raja was the founder. Bhima was one of the prominent ruler. After Bhima, Moola Raja second came into position. Then after him, Veeradawala was one of the capable kings of Solankis. Then Moola Raja second defeated Muhammad Ghazni near Mount Abu. See, Bhima was defeated by Muhammad Ghazni and he plundered Somanatha temple. Somanatha temple is known for rich jewels. Even the statue and everything adorned by rich and precious ornaments, golden ornaments. That was looted by Ghazni. To retaliate, Moola Raja II of this dynasty defeated Muhammad Ghazni at who? Moola Raja II. Moola Raja II, he defeated Muhammad Ghazni at Mount Abu. See, near Mount Abu. During the rule of this dynasty, the famous Jaina scholar Hemachandra, he compiled Prakrit dictionary that is called Deshi Mala. Deshi Mala or Deshi Namamala. What is the literary work of Hemachandra? He is a Jain scholar. Hemachandra was a Jain scholar. He compiled a dictionary that was in Prakrit language that is called Deshi Mala. Deshi Mala. See, then you know that you might have heard in 5th standard or 6th standard, a Delhi Sultan called Alauddin Khilji. He sent two military generals, Ulugh Khan, Ulugh Khan and Nasrat Khan, and defeated Karnadeva of Solanki dynasty and made Solanki a part of Delhi Sultanate. Thus, Solanki's administration declined. Were the two commanders or military generals were sent by Alauddin Khilji. The two generals were Ulugh Khan and Nasrat Khan, are the military generals. Then we are going to see another important dynasty. Dear children, I will ask some question. Who is the founder of this dynasty? This dynasty means Solanki dynasty, sorry. Who is the founder of Solanki's dynasties? Who is the most famous king of Solanki dynasty? Who invaded Somanatha temple? Note down them. I'll ask the question. And okay. Who defeated Muhammad Ghazni near Mount Abu? Who patronized Hemachandra? Solankis. Answer is Solankis. Mention the literary work of Hemachandra. Who were the two generals sent by Alauddin Khilji to defeat Solankis? I mean Karnadeva. These are the questions. And if you go through these questions, you will understand the Solanki dynasty better. Okay, now another prominent dynasty, another prominent Rajput dynasty, they are Chandelas. Who? Chandelas. Danga was the founder of this dynasty. Who? Danga is the most famous king of Chandelas dynasty who prospered in the Bundelkhand. He came into prominence in Bundelkhand. Danga. Danga was the most famous king. In the beginning, Chandelas were the feudatory king of Pratiharas. They are the subordinate kings of Gurjar Pratiharas. After the decline of Paramaras, Danga declared himself as an independent king. That is why we can say Danga is the most famous Chandela king. He took hold of eastern part of Paramaras kingdom and extended his kingdom by defeating Palas and Adras. Danga, who had the title Maharajadi Raja. Maharajadi Raja. What do you mean by Maharajadi Raja? King of kings. And he extended his military assistance to Hindu Sai king Jaipala. He was called as Maharajadi Raja. Maharajadi Raja. King of kings. King of kings. Rajarige Raja. See, he extended his help. There was Hindu Sai ruler. Means there was a tussle between Turks and Rajputs. Jaipala who took the lead to represent the Hindu Padshai kingdom. Jaipala, he was assisted by Danga also. Danga gave wholehearted support to Jaipala. Finally, due to the infighting means the mutual squabble, mutual quarrel, and lack of unity among the Rajput, Khilji Sultans conquered this kingdom. Now, you know that Danga, one of the prominent ruler of Chandela dynasty. Dear children, now let's move to another Chandela, Rajput dynasty. Their prominent Rajput dynasty, they are Chauhans. Chauhans. Okay. You know, Chauhan dynasty is one of the prominent Rajput dynasty. You know that they are known for valor. There are many legendary stories are told about Rajputs. So many legendary stories are there. The root of this dynasty can be seen in 7th century. That is visible during 7th century. The Chauhan dynasty is the most prominent among the Rajput dynasty. The root of this dynasty is visible during the 7th century. The dynasty started its rule in Ajmer region of Rajasthan. Where did they start their rule? Ajmer region. Ajmer in Rajasthan. In Rajasthan. Okay. The rulers, the prominent rulers, the important rulers of this dynasty are Ajay Raja, Vigraha Raja, Prithvi Raja. They made Chauhans the prominent rulers of Western India during the 12th century. Who are the prominent ruler? Ajay Raja. Ajay Raja. Then Vigraha Raja. Vigraha Raja. Then one of the prominent Chauhan ruler, that is Prithvi Raja. Already told, many legendary stories are told. Even so many stories were written, so many stories, folk stories are told about Prithvi Raja III. They made Prithvi Raj. And they made Chauhanas the prominent rulers of this country. Prithviraj Chauhan, known for his bravery, he defeated the Chandelas. He defeated Chandelas of Bundelkhand and conquered Maheba, see, and Kalinjar. Later, Maheba and Kalinjar fell into the hands of Prithviraj Chauhan. By defeating the Chandelas, he conquered Maheba and Kalinjar. Prithviraj defeated an Afghan leader, Muhammad Ghori, at Tarain. See, Muhammad Ghori was defeated by Prithviraj Chauhan at Tarain. This is known as the first battle of Tarain. Ghori was very furious. He was aggressive. Though he was defeated by Prithviraj Chauhan, he did not lose his heart. He wanted to extend his territory in India. Ghori wanted to extend his Ghori kingdom towards Sindh region. So once again he waged war against Prithviraj Chauhan. And you know that in the first battle of Tarain, he was severely wounded. So led another attack towards Delhi in the following year. So he defeated Prithviraj Chauhan at the same place, that means Tarain. This is called Second Battle of Tarain. Prithviraj was, you know that Prithviraj Chauhan was an embodiment of valor. He was an embodiment of bravery. He was a famous warrior himself, a famous strategist. See, he was defeated by Muhammad Ghori in the second battle of Tarain. Then he was taken captive and took to Ghor region. Now, children, we have discussed different and various Rajput dynasties. They are known for valor, bravery, means almost all the rulers, they are known for valor. I hope you will go through the textbook and as well as the video. Don't waste your time. At the same time, you indulge in activities like working and helping your parents, helping your father, instead of watching TV and these T20 matches. Sai Ram.